Oh yeah. What's up, y'all? I gotta sit out here in the sun because it's kind of cold outside today. What's up, everybody? It's Coach Clark. Yeah, I just wanted to chat with y'all for a little bit about something that was kind of heavy on my heart, and I definitely want some opinions, but I just kind of had to. I guess I gotta just voice it. So 2 days ago, well, I have an athletic family. All right, always have, always will. You know, as a child, I was an athlete, played in all kind of youth sports and whatnot, and I kind of try to do the same thing with my kids. Try to give them the benefits of playing youth sports. It's not necessarily about how great an athlete they become, but just that my kids aren't growing up in a time that I grew up in. Walking the streets, you might get in a fight, run from a dog, somebody steal your bike. My kids have experienced none of that, right? So what we try to do is we try to manufacture those trying times or those character building moments through sports. So we do different sports year round. And my kids know, you don't have to be your best. You just got to be well behaved, respectful, and give your best. You don't have to be the best. Give your best, right? So, anyway, I say that to say this. My daughter's in club volleyball. They're traveling all over the place like every other weekend or whatnot. And then my son, he's doing basketball and he wrestles. Okay, wrestling we have a local wrestling league, but then also, you have tournaments out of town or whatnot sometimes. Both of them are good students. They make the grades or whatnot. Otherwise, they wouldn't be able to do what they're doing. So, my son is 6, by the way. And I say that because so I can tell the rest of the story. So, a couple of days ago, my son comes home, and he's kind of, you can see, it's like something on his mind. He want to tell me something, but he don't know how to tell me because he don't want to be disrespectful. But so then he tells me, he say, do we have a wrestling tournament this weekend? I was like, yeah, we have a wrestling tournament on Sunday. Oh man, my teacher, she's gonna be mad, this and that. And I'm like, why would your teacher even have an opinion on it? You know what I'm saying? Like, that don't even make any sense. It's Sunday. No, it's because we're gonna be out of town. And I was like, nah, man, we're not gonna be out of town. It's in town. Everything's good. You'll still be able to go to school. You won't miss no days. It's just on Sunday. Weigh in Saturday. We wrestle on Sunday. Okay, good, because Miss So-and-so, I ain't going to put her name out there like that, but Miss So-and-so said that my dad need to be more focused on my academics, or me as, he didn't say academics, he said me as a student versus trying to do all these sports. What? Right away. So, of course, it caught me off guard, and then I said something crazy, like, hey, you could tell. Then I had to catch myself because, once again, I'm talking to a 6-year-old. He's in the first grade, and he will. If I tell him, hey, he gonna go and try to repeat what I said and get himself in trouble, and then it's just gonna be a whole mess. But my thing is this: you focus on the education. I'll focus on raising them. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like something that we're doing as parents in the raising is affecting the education, then we need to have a conversation. We do not need to have a conversation through a 6-year-old on anything, okay? Because first of all, you can tell him he need to get color pencils, and he probably won't be able to come home and relay that message in a timely fashion like he should. He's 6, all right? So that alone, having a conversation through a 6-year-old is ridiculous, all right? But on now, you're making it so that my son has to choose, who am I going to listen to, or who am I going to support, or who am I going to be respectful to? My teacher or my dad? Like, why would you do that? Be an adult. Have an adult conversation with me. If you feel like, hey, you know, he don't need to be doing this, or I think he don't need to be doing that, I'm going to tell you what you can do with your opinion, but at least we could have a adult conversation. Don't put a child in a position like that. And then, of course, he's gonna support us as parents. That's crazy. You know, sometimes people overstep, and I know they have good intentions. You know, I know people have good intentions, but they have their own personal good intentions on what they think life should be. You know, a lot of people don't even, understand why we do sports the way we do sports. My kids don't go to college anyways, so that's not even, of course, if they can get their school paid for, that's an added benefit. But they gonna go to college anyways. You know, me and my wife, we got that part of the game taken care of. But and to a lot of people who have never grown up doing sports and never did sports, or either when you did do sports, you didn't have the proper leaders and mentors and whatnot to show you the right way to do this. Oh, you see that thing moving? Yeah, it's my Christmas. Hold on, come back. Yeah, it's my Christmas present for my mom. So hey, if you don't understand why some people do sports the way, then have an adult conversation. Anything I don't understand. Cigars, right? I ain't know nothing about cigars. I had to have a conversation like, hey man, why y'all smoking them stank ass cigars? Had a conversation, started learning more, got into it, and that's about anything. I think that's our biggest problem in the world right now, is that we are afraid to have a conversation with somebody. So we rather make an assumption or an opinion on somebody instead of having a conversation with somebody in fear of either me feeling uncomfortable or you feeling uncomfortable. Listen, those adult conversations are going to be uncomfortable, but that's where we learn. That's where we grow. And then as we grow, our children are going to outgrow us. So that means that I'm going to be able to put more into my kids, and then they're going to be able to grow even more. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Okay, helicopter want to come and ruin my show. Maybe I'm overthinking it. I don't know. But it's just something that, normally I'll just blow stuff off, and if it stick with me more than 24 hours, then I got to get it off my chest. But yeah, that's that. Y'all stay safe.